The Fox and the Grapes. A hungry fox came across a bunch of ripe, juicy grapes growing high above his head. The fox's mouth began to water, so he jumped up to grab them. He missed. So he took a running jump and missed again. The fox jumped and jumped, but he could not reach the grapes. Finally, he looked at the grapes scornfully and said, "That's okay. I didn't actually want those grapes. They're probably sour." Then he turned and walked away with contempt. It is easy to pretend to dislike what you cannot have. The Donkey and the Lapdog. There was once a farmer who owned a donkey and a lapdog. The farmer treated the donkey well. He gave him a nice stable, fresh hay, and plenty of water. But in exchange, the donkey had to work in the field all day long. Meanwhile, the donkey saw the lapdog living in the farmer's house and eating scraps from his table. The lapdog's only job was to lie on the farmer's lap and wag his tail. The donkey became jealous. "Perhaps if I act like the dog," the donkey thought, "the master will start loving me the same way." The next day, the donkey escaped his harness and ran into the kitchen where the farmer was eating his lunch. The donkey wagged his tail furiously like the lapdog, breaking all the dishes on the table. Then the donkey jumped into the farmer's lap and knocked him onto the floor. The farmer yelled for help, and the farm hands rushed in and dragged the donkey away. Don't try to make others like you by being something that you're not. The Goose and the Golden Egg. There was once a poor farmer who was amazed to discover that one of his geese laid a golden egg. Every day that goose laid a single golden egg. The farmer and his wife were soon quite rich, but it wasn't long before they became unhappy. They weren't getting rich fast enough, so they decided to kill the goose and take all the gold at once. But when they opened the goose up, there was nothing inside. Their goose was dead, and they never got another golden egg again. If you always want more, you'll lose what you have. The Fox and the Crow. One bright morning, a fox spotted a crow high up in a nearby tree with a hunk of cheese in her mouth. The fox approached the foot of the tree and called up, "My, what a beautiful creature you are!" The crow looked down at the fox suspiciously and said nothing. The fox continued to flatter the crow. "I have never seen a creature as perfect as you. Your wings are splendid, and your feathers positively gleam in the sun. I only wish I could hear your voice. If it's half as beautiful as the rest of you, I would declare you the queen of all birds." The crow was so pleased by the fox's compliments that she forgot her suspicions. She opened her mouth to caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's mouth. "Thank you," said the fox with a grin. "In exchange for the snack, I will give you a piece of advice. Never trust a flatterer." Till next time.